Sounds great. Well, hi, you guys. Look, we've got the Rosenbergs with us. I can't quite see you yet. I think you pop up on the screen in just a moment. I think. Let's see. Can't see them. I got no Rosenbergs. There they are. Yeah. Hey, everybody. How are you all doing?
Good. How are you? Good. How about you?
Well, just so very good. We were talking about this. This is the 10th annual Q102 Cares for Kids Radiothon, which means 10 years ago, we met for the first time.
Wow.
And I know that Mom and Dad remember, but I don't know if you ladies can remember that all those years ago. Can you come to the radio station?
I don't.
Well, you were the one having the most fun, which is kind of funny. So I can remember meeting you girls. It was in our conference room, and we had a great time there. And then we went to the studio where all the microphones were. And then, man, it was like a switch just got flipped, and you were just, both of you, on. I mean, the energy was boom, and it was a lot of fun. You recorded some stuff for us. All these years later, it's just hard to believe. So I wonder if you could tell me maybe what this journey of 10 years with Children's National and with the Radiothon, being our very first family ever from Winchester, what it's meant to you if you look back over the 10 years.
It's really been a great relationship that we've had, with the hospital, with Q102. It really meant a lot when we got the first call from Children's that said, hey, this radio station out in Winchester wants to do a radiothon. Would you guys mind helping out? I think they're kind of near you guys. And, we were excited because we've been listening to Chris and Rosie for quite a while because, we've been living in Winchester, since before Caitlin was born. So, it's just to have our hometown station, kind of have our backs in this fight was pretty awesome. And it was, I think it's very important too, because when we went to the doctor and found out Brooke's diagnosis, we didn't even think DC was in range for treatment. We assumed that maybe it would be somewhere in Winchester, maybe UVA, something like that. But we had no idea that Children's was an option. And boy, did we when we got there, we were definitely in the right place. So our relationship with Children's, just to add Q102 to the mix, has been extremely powerful for us.
Yeah, it really just kind of brought everything full circle for me. The Winchester community was just amazing, as they always are. But I mean, the community feel out here and the support that we received from this community while we were going through Brooke's treatment, it was just phenomenal. And so being able to be part of the Radiothon and raise money for this hospital that still, I mean, here we are almost 12 years out of treatment, out of there, and it's still every day I'm just so thankful, and it's just such a blessing that that hospital was there for us, and the people and the doctors were there for us to save Brooke's life, and to be able to share that with more people and to make people aware that resource is so close and so available. It's a full circle for me, really.
Your family story has touched so many families, here in Shenandoah country. It's made such a difference. It really has. Is there anything you would say to the folks who've supported the hospital after they heard your story as miracle makers for all these 10 years now?
First and foremost, thank you for from the very bottom of our hearts. This little girl right here is a result of them, listening to the radio and listening to their hearts and making that phone call. I always say at these things, we learned about Children's because we had to, and we give to Children's because we were forced into this world that we didn't know existed. From day one when Brooke was diagnosed and we moved into the hospital with her, our eyes were open. We didn't know how many kids were affected by cancer and all these other illnesses, and to have a place like that, was huge for us. And to know that there's people out there that are finding out about the hospital and caring about the hospital without having a direct link to the hospital just means a lot to us. I mean, like Heather said, it's so on brand, I guess, with Winchester, how they wrap their arms around us as a family, and then gave their time, their money, their efforts to help us out, and now the whole community is doing that for children's. And thank you for doing that, and thank you for picking up the phone. If you even think for a second that you should consider making that phone call, just do it, because you won't even miss the money.
It's really true. And that's what people tell us over and over and over again. We've talked to miracle makers for years now, and they always say, I never miss the money, but when I see it on my statement, I feel so good about it. And I that's how I feel. I know that. So let's get to these beautiful ladies you've got on the couch, because I can't even believe I bumped into Caitlin, and I what? So tell everybody what you're doing these days, Caitlin. What's up with you?
Right now I'm a cheerleader at Millbrook, and I'm
Nice.
also doing the school play.
Wow, no kidding. That's terrific. And what do you think you might want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an elementary school teacher.
Oh, that's terrific. All right. Now, Brooke,
Yeah.
what are you doing these days?
I am I'm in our school play. I'm the lead, actually.
Oh, great.
And that's pretty much it. Band. I'm in the band.
What do you play?
I play the flute and the piccolo.
Oh, terrific. That's fantastic. The thing that I love about this is when we catch up, we get to see, we hear at the Radiothon the worst moments that happened in your lives. And now to see what happened thanks to children's and the support of the community, the incredible lives that you're living, and your dreams and your hopes. And I just can't believe we watched these girls grow up. And it's so amazing because we've all stayed so young.
Pretty much.
But it's just amazing to me. I love bumping into you guys in the community. I really do. I love seeing you. And we see each other everywhere, I think.
Yeah.
But it is really just terrific to see you here today. Well, look, thank you so much for joining us again today. Thanks you for everything you do for children's. We know what they've done for you, and well, what you're doing with us makes a big difference. I can tell you that. And a journey of 10 years. Can't believe it went by like that, didn't it?
Sure
Yeah,
did.
thank you guys for doing that.
Oh, absolutely. Heather, we'd do it no matter what. Well, listen, take care. We love you so much. And, I'd get Rosie here, but you can't get her to work during the day, much less in the evening. So take care, and we will see you around.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
Bye.
Thank
See
you.
you around.
Bye.